their money on this match. They're voting Denial more of the time, but
like
the skins are all for NetcodeGuides. This is interesting stuff. Ignoring the bets, James, the odds.
So
NetcodeGuides, too
NetcodeGuides,
late.
no, I saw it. I saw
Okay.
it. NetcodeGuides was 63%. Thank you very much. And that means that Denial were 37%. Boom. Come at me, bro.
Remedial mathematics here with James. You're gonna be like the count from Sesame Street.
Let's not
You
go
said that
too far.
You have to get a thing after you count like.
I knew the laugh was coming. Didn't need to happen. But
sound,
you did it.
You
You went there.
you sound so
You went
annoyed.
there. I just no. I don't need that in my life. I'm not about this life, DDK.
You're about the Teletubbies.
Oh, let's not even go there.
Oh,
Solid knife round. That knife round was solid. So it looks like NetcodeGuides have the CT side here, which is going to be very favourable. We talked about favourable sides on Inferno, but this is something else. This is a very hard map for the T's to get a foothold into, and obviously the pistol is going to be critical for them. And Fugly is, God knows what he's doing, but he's going to try and avoid that grenade, that's for sure. Let's have the armor though, so he's going to take a lot less than he might otherwise in this pistol round. Looks like we're going to have a push towards the ramp, but NetcodeGuides not having any of it right now.
A bit of a shooting gallery here, and it's Shazam left. And you know, here anytime I read Shazam's name, I get reminded of I think it was Warwich, the commentator, the old commentator, when he was commentating Painkiller. He used to have this catchphrase. It was like "Wham Bam Shazam," like in this like very American, well, because he's American in an American accent. I tried my best, but that was pretty iconic back in the day.
It's not bad, not bad.
Well, thank you.
All right, so NetcodeGuides have got the pistol round here. We will have the potato gun on Hayes. He will be up in the rafters looking for a potential push. And looks like the T's are going to go for the boost outside. But Nafly is peeking with the Glock, so he's not a lot of damage going to get done by him. We've got Fugly in the hut with the P250 Franklin. And that's around main with the Mendy.
So obviously it's going to be really nice if they're able to do some economic damage here towards NetcodeGuides, but it's going to be very difficult. You can see them trying to stay tight to the outside. Already denied very quickly there. Daps going down, and they're going to see Fugly looking for an angle here in hut. But largely speaking, NetcodeGuides, they just have to try to dodge these like hot angles here for Denial, and so far they're doing it perfectly. It's not a single advantageous angle there found by Denial. So perfectly done there by NetcodeGuides on the anti-eco. You know, making the dollar builds with those weapons.
We've got Tarek with that Mag 7, going to be looking to make some paper. And Hayes did go down to 7 HP there with the potato gun. Doesn't do very well versus armor, but he's going to use it for a third round. But we have a surprise buy here for Denial, because that potato gun's not going to be doing very well when he's going to be up against these kind of Galils and AKs. So we're going to have a number of people outside here. In fact, the whole gang sticking together here in the Volkswagen Beetle outside as they approach main and secret. And we'll see who's going to be first to spot them. Could be FNS here.
You just spot all that movement there. That's there it is. Gets the spray down, but it is Shazam. Does make the kills 2 in a row, and that's going to be the take down to long. And this is obviously an incredibly important position for them to be able to hold to get the quick plant down. But look at the reaction from NetcodeGuides. They are ready and waiting for this bomb or plant attempt, as Fugly does wrap around to the back, trying to get himself through those vents. But it's going to be Hayes to take down Shazam there, as they do try to kind of mitigate the power of holding that long area. They can't quite get out of it, which is perfectly done there by NetcodeGuides, as they aren't well and truly stuck at the moment. We have the bomb actually swinging around, I think from hell actually. Oh no, sorry. Okay, the bomb is still in window, so my bad. Cannot read the minimap. We do get the kills coming in down on top of the site. So NetcodeGuides being rooted out of their positions, and in comes Tarek with the mag. And the P250 almost barely getting the frag there, but it's not going to be quite enough, as we do see ourselves a round for Denial. And it was a simple one. Just walk down secret and win.
Yeah, so you can see Hayes has thrown the AWP over to JDM64, and we've seen some great frags from him in this league so far. He's going to be obviously playing outside with that giant sniper rifle, so we'll see if he can get any picks here. Could look on top of the box for the jumping pick, and that is indeed what he's going to do. We can see the T's searching for him there, looking away just at the wrong time. Doesn't manage to get the connection there, though, on the peeking terrorist, and he is going to slightly change up his position, look to see if anybody's on the top, but he won't find anyone there just yet.
Passive opening here from Denial. As they do await the grenades to dissipate, but hold that fort. Look at this. In comes Cutler. Does take down some frags, so we get that aggression yielding quite a positive result. They go 2 players ahead now. So Daps, what was he to do here? Juvenile going down in front of him. And down the corner. We'll take out FNS. As we do have a very tough situation for him now. 40 seconds left on the clock, and it would certainly benefit his team to get some extra damage in here. It would be certainly quite nice to see. As JDM, good angle, connect with the shot there, but now his position is compromised. You know where he is, and they will take him down. So looks like another round for NetcodeGuides, as they are looking pretty hot here, and JDM 64 pretty potent outside with that AWP.
Yeah, but the money is still tight for NetcodeGuides. Again, they need to win a number of rounds and do it without losing too many players. We do have Denial on the eco here. We've got some Deagles in the mix. They are going to go inside this time, possibly looking for a rush through Squeaky, which has been blown off. So we're looking at an eco set play here. They are going to take down Tarek on the A site. Don't get the frag on FNS yet. Hayes is coming through main. Will push through the smoke of his teammate, and that will be a cleanup. They survive with 3 players. They retain the AWP, so that is a good start to building their economy here. It's round 6 now, 4-1 to NetcodeGuides. So far so good on the CC side. Let's look at what kind of buy we have coming out from Denial here. So I think an AWP was purchased, and it is going to be thrown over to Shazam here, who is going to take it outside and maybe have a battle with JDM. But JDM is going inside with his AWP here. Going to peek in hard, and misses the shot on Fugly there, who escapes without a single pixel of damage. So that's really unfortunate. We've seen a few shots today where they've just pressed one of the keyboard buttons before the mouse won, and it has sent their shot flying into no man's land. But Lobby will be a bit tentative for the time being. We do have Nafly outside on top of Silo. He will jump down. JDM does manage to connect with Fugly again after missing the first shot, so that's going to be quite important for them.
So after all is said and done, we have 55 seconds left in the round. And they'll now work their way towards the play onto Ram. And it's all onto this Cutler, already opening it up with a nice frag on the defense there, taking down Daps, but he is easily dealt with, it seems, as NetcodeGuides now have to bring themselves down to the lower site. Do have Denial on the entry now. Naf working his way onto some shots here, onto those vents. The player that can deal with any flanking action, but it's FNS close range to take down the bomber as they all go down on the site. But Naf coming in, unable to find anything else other than a single kill, and it will be the round there for NetcodeGuides.
Just want to note, when Cutler had 10 HP remaining and 2 people were approaching him, you can stand in this area and wallbang straight through this corner of the box, which can do humongous damage to approaching terrorists there. Not many people do it. I was playing with somebody who used to play for Very Games from France back in the day, Victor's TW, who showed me that trick and does get a lot of frags doing it. So something worth trying out if you are playing on our pug system on Nuke later on after these streams.
But not anywhere else, you can't.
No, not anywhere. It doesn't work anywhere else, unfortunately.
Yeah,
just on FACEIT servers. So we have the eco again coming from Denial, who are going to try and avoid a potential AWP outside. 2 people going to get cut down in main. Make that a third. Make that a fourth. Only Juvenile remaining, but he does go down as well. So that is a clean sweep in that round for NetcodeGuides. And looking at their money now, they're kind of 6+, generally speaking. So still, maybe one more round with minimal casualties would be ideal for them. We are on round 8 of 15 on the first half, so far so good, as we said before, for NetcodeGuides team. Again, economy is tantamount here. We do have full AKs here and no money really in the bank for Denial, so at the very minimum, they're looking for a plant here, but really and truly 6-1 down. They want to get some more rounds into the bag.
Once again, it is very tentative stuff, very shy, very coy outside and in the lobby, as well as the pre-nades here from NetcodeGuides do slowly wear away. And we have Shazam trying to reposition for an angle, but still being denied a little bit. A bit of spam connecting there through the smoke. And slightly softens up Shazam. But he will still be looking for that pick towards ramp. As NetcodeGuides do play it very safe at the moment, but Denial, they need this opening. It would be quite strong here for Shazam to pick it up, as they do throw down a Molotov, which will hurt that endeavor once again. FNS with a quick peek there towards outside. That's solid information he just got there. Only one player spotted on that angle. And that's going to tell them that there are still a lot of players in the lobby. That ramp is to be under assault now, as it is Cutler to go down almost immediately. In comes JDM, 64, down onto Hell with that AWP. But it's actually going to pick up a kill onto Naf there. Brave enough to face the angle that JDM had, as they are moving to that lower bomb site. But NetcodeGuides are faster. They are around this area. We have one player in Toxic. This could be very dangerous there. I believe it is FNS in Toxic. And he's going to spot that bomber there through the door. Does take the frag, as we have Hazed in the vents now. Bomb going down again, and Shazam with the angle, the cover. And as a responsible teammate, he does have everybody else's back there. So we'll see Denar picking one up. And problem for them, though, is NetcodeGuides are very far away from an eco, which is... well, actually, perhaps not. They did do a full buy there. So... well, obviously, as they did lose their guns. James, please take it over, because I'm saying stupid stuff.
No problem. So again, we've got JDM 64 with another AWP, constantly changing his position. He's going to eat a little bit of a nade, not managed to connect the shot there, and he probably will rotate his position elsewhere as it is early in the round. We're going to see an aggressive push outside here from Juvenile. Now they know that JDM's position is not outside, and they are going to take control of Secret, and they're going to potentially have main as well, but that smoke will slow them down downstairs, so that will limit their push towards the B bomb site, and they're going to have to get more real estate for the time being if they are to continue with this aggression. Shazam holding an angle on the A bomb site, so if Tarek chooses to peek that angle, he is probably going to be in a world of pain. But Shazam does change his angle, and Tarek still playing a little bit more passive. Not going to overextend here.
So it seems like Denial are consistently relying upon picking, but it's going to be actually what looks to be a very delayed upper take coming in here. We have a lot of grenades flurrying into the upper bomb site, as the frags have yet to arrive. Fugly, though, does pick up one onto Cutler, but it's going to be actually Tarek to take down two here to really hinder the effort onto that bomb plant. But it is a 2-on-2 now. And all the dust is settled. In comes FNS, they line up for him, but unable to stay alive long enough to capitalize, as JDM now in the approach through the hut will let his position be known. Up the hut now, crawling through the window. JDM, a lot of pressure on his shoulders at the moment. To pick up this round, their economy really needs a win here from JDM. Does go down though, and NetcodeGuides going to drop another round, and there we go, we're going to see the eco, and this is really key stuff here for Denial. If they can pick up, well, they should be able to pick up this one. They are going to be moving into very comfortable territory with, the 5 perhaps round mark reachable as the T side. So
we've got a Deagle here for Hayes, and I am curious to see if he's going to be able to connect with it. We have seen a few heads popped with the Deagles today, and I would love to see some more. But Denial going to go straight into Secret again. I guess they're expecting the eco here from the CT side. Not afraid of JDM's AWP, but NetcodeGuides is going to have to be afraid of Shazam's AWP here, as he does get an early connect on this round. Now we've got FNS in the lower area. He's going to try and get up close and personal with that CZ. He's going to have his friend Cutler for a trade kill if necessary. Juvenile is going to come in, and he manages to escape the trade kill for now, at least. Only 2 NetcodeGuide team members remaining in this round. Cutler will take down Shazam. and Juvenile will get that trade kill. So only JDM64 remaining. He's sitting in the vent, so he has an easy rotation into either site, but he's up against 4 opponents here, and this is not going to be easy. Comes out the vent and does get taken out immediately by Fugly. It's going to be 6-4 in favor of NetcodeGuides here, and we could indeed see a buy from him, and yes, from here, and we will indeed. Obviously, they want to limit the amount of rounds Denial get in the first half of this match. So full M4s here for NetcodeGuides. No AWP affordable for the time being, but they may be able to pick up Shazams later on in this round, should they be so lucky. And JDM going to...
Let's make the quick run across. I do like it when we see this. It's a very defensive position. He can wait there. They can play very passively outside. And they're actually finding the kills through the smokes there. Not quite going Denial's way. They are not able to successfully just use the cover of those smokes. They lost 2 players already. For only the cost of Tarek. As we will now see, Shazam still working on those angles. The bomb dropped in a precariously exposed position on the outside. And in comes another frag from Hayes. That
Even
allows JDM to peek, and it's just 2 players left. They're trying to fight back for the bomb at this point. And I think you brought it up yesterday or earlier today. You know, the way that the bomb actually drops now can
flies forward,
be very awkward. You can see exactly how far forward it has flown, making it almost impossible to actually pick up as Shazam almost tagged down to death through that wall. And they've only lost 1 player still, and that's all it's going to be. So very thorough round there from NetcodeGuides. Very effective. Going to really start working on that bank, and Denial going to bring themselves to the full buy. And we can see that their economy is certainly direly effective. You know, were they to lose this, then that's going to result in an eco.
I do wonder if it was worth Shazam trying to throw his AWP over the fence there, because he's given NetcodeGuides a free AWP in a situation where they didn't have all the money in the world. So possibly an option there. It was, I think, 1 versus 4. So who knows? They may have been able to actually retrieve it by pressing E as well. So depending on how far he would have been able to throw it. So you have to bear that in mind as well. The FNS with an aggressive position outside may be able to get a sneak pick on Juvenile, who he can probably hear jumping around right next to him. But he should check that area if he does choose to go past those boxes. So we have Fugly and Shazam looking to find someone on ramp, and that is going to be Cutler going down. But he does have a teammate quite close. He's going to expose his position by throwing that Molotov. But we'll slow down the T-push, and 1 pick, and the second one. The bomb is down in the flames as well. He survives with 12 HP, and Denial, only 2 people left.
Yeah, it's certainly looking great for NetcodeGuides as they hold on to this position of ramp. And so far, it's looking very good for them. And there it is, JDM 64, able to take the last frag. And something that NetcodeGuides have shown in this match quite often is that they want to provide a lot of resistance on the ramp room. They're not looking for a lot of dives down to the lower site, which you know, a team like NIP often creates setups where you know, Fifth Laren will be alone there, and then he'll dive down onto the site instead of taking the jewel to keep all the players alive. So that resistance so far has provided ample frags, but we're going to go for a pretty fast rush here onto the upper site with this very, very scrapped together buy here from Denial. 1 AK, a bunch of CZs and P250s. Just a mix of weapons right now as NetcodeGuides easily make the kills. We are going to see the fire working away. And a couple of players now as Naf does come in with a frag onto a 1-on-1. And this is very crucial stuff here for Denial. Pick this one up. It's Naf on 19 points of health. As Cutler is just sitting back now, waiting for him to go onto that bomb. And he has to crouch. Good stuff there from Cutler. The positioning was very nice. And we can see that Naf had to crouch to get onto that angle, which means he's moving slower onto the angle. Much more time to be reacted by Cutler. And if he was not to crouch at all, then I'm not sure if you even would have seen him. And Cutler certainly would have been shooting his legs out. So good play there by NetcodeGuides. But a bit of a crazy round. Bedlam on the upper bond site.
Yeah, very good points there by DDK. And we're going to have JDM peeking outside here. Going to be eco round here for Denial. Someone's going to get a leg. That is Juvenile. Going to survive with 18 HP. Fugly does go down in quick succession with no armor to speak of to save his proverbial bacon. That nade is going to do huge damage to Denial. Daps on 8 HP, Nefly on 23 here, but that AWP will take them all out regardless, and Nefly is the first to go down. Daps is going to want to hang out for a little bit more, but the headshot overkill, 448 damage. Straight off the bat. Shazam, last man standing, doesn't have the bomb as well. It's going to just play these close quarters, at least for the time being, try and get a frag. But he will probably realize that most of the CTs have rotated towards the bomb and may have to go duck hunting. No ducks found on this occasion.
10. Denial. 4. So things now are looking very good for NetcodeGuides. You know, that 11-4 scoreline definitely would be fantastic. Denial, if they're able to settle on 4, well, okay. But if they manage to get themselves to that 5, they're certainly going to be feeling a lot better about their chances in this match when they're on the CT side. And we're going to see now JDM going for that aggressive position in Garage. And so far he's not going to find anybody because most of them are playing very passively. Shazam to find a kill. And that's going to be pretty big news here for Denial. Early on, going up a player.
Tariq on the A side, only down to 32 HP as well, and we have a full maximum health team here for Denial, possibly only taking 4 points of health. So see where Juvenile's found his way all the way downstairs, and he's going to run some distraction while his teammates remain upstairs and look to an A push, and that's going to be that nade into Squeaky again. We saw this in a previous round 1 or 2 times. They're going to get that close frag. Can Fugly find a second person? Does find people in heaven, and Nefly is just cleaning up this round. Shazam gets the final kill on Cutler, and it's going to be a fairly standard 10-5 here in favor of NetcodeGuides.
Wait, did Denial actually pick up the pistol? I don't think they did. I think they got actually mullered on the pistol round. I think they got...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure NetcodeGuides picked up the pistol.
Yeah, NetcodeGuides, I think they had that ramp hold. I'm pretty sure, just like trouncing them.
Yeah, they got there. 2 fast picks there on a pistol round. Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually really good effort there by Denial. I mean, not getting any of the free ones that you would usually get from winning that pistol, but that, you know, equally, obviously, it's still in the air for NetcodeGuides. If they're able to pick up their pistol round, obviously that's going to potentially swing them into a match, a very close to match-winning situation. We'll have to see how things go here and what strategy is applied by NetcodeGuides on their early aggression. We did see the slow play into the ramp push in the previous pistol round by Denial, but this time, NetcodeGuides, what do they have in store? Are they going to go for that secret play? I am a fan of the secret Glock train. Looks like we're going to see something similar, or perhaps just wrapping around the outside instead, make their way towards Hell, just take as much control as they can, and that's very passive there, effective on that lobby area. So Denial, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. They just have to respond to the positions now held by NetcodeGuides. And so far, oh my goodness, that was a great kill coming in there from Hayes. Stuff is going very well for NetcodeGuides. FNS dropping in the back there. It's just Fugly down below. And that bomb is going to get set down well and truly on the upper side here as we see Cutler going to make that one happen. And P2000 is going to be put to some serious work right now here for Denial. Fugly gets dropped. And we're going to see the pistol round going to NetcodeGuides. Well, not quite the result Denial were looking for, that is for sure.
Yeah, we'll see if Denial choose to go for the full eco here, if they choose to buy up. But it looks like they're not going to spend much money, if any at all. Going to see Daps going for the 5-7 actually, and there is a scout buy here, so they've gone for late decision making. Shazam going to go for a peek with this scout, so we'll see what he can do with it. Maybe we'll see some jumping action here from the outside. Let's see if he can connect with any heads. Ooh, almost close to JDM's head there, but a narrow miss gives him a haircut. It's going to retreat back. Does get a tag, however, on JDM this time, and then Cutler as well. And that's a third tag on FNS, so Shazam suddenly just going nuclear with this scout, but he needs to get the kills in, or at least his teammates do. There's only 2 of them remaining here. But if Daps finds these low hit point players with this 5-7, he could get, he's got 20 bullets in the chamber here. He could cause some serious damage, get at least 2 of them.
Yeah, full armor as well. And a helmet, so there are 2 AKs in play, but still can go a long way, but he's getting... Oh my god, out of all the players, he dies to the guy with the Nova at like mid-range.
Yeah, he got
nuts.
he got three shells in there as well. That is not a fast-firing gun, but the anti-eco goes in the way of NetcodeGuides, and it is 12-5 here for the NCG team. Denial with only 5 points in the on the board. They're on the CT side, but in dire straits at the moment. So if they lose this round, which they probably will, since they haven't really bought anything, they're going to have a perfect CT half afterwards.
Alright, so it's going to be Tarek to draw first blood onto Shazam, as Daps also will follow suit and hit the dirt. We do have a solid outside control now from NetcodeGuides as Denial try to abuse the ranges, the close ranges that is, with their pistols as best they can. But so far, you know, we're having a methodical clean out from NetcodeGuides as they do make their way down secret with JDM64 leading the approach. And he's soon to find somebody here on that ladder in the vent. There is Fugly, and he's actually going to get flashed right now. Perhaps that Elno is a bit too short. And he's going to drop down and actually take him out. So what weapon is he going to find? A scout. Perhaps not the AK he was looking for, but it's going to have to do. Does get a tag. Fugly actually working in some damage right now. Tarek immensely low. So he does rotate around towards the short angle, barely missing the headshot there, but finds it with the P250 switch. And Tarek going to respond here. Very fast response, but it's actually Fugly to take down him with the scout as well. Nav gets a frag onto Hazed, and what am I seeing? What just came to pass? That was a Fugly round. Mad props to Fugly for making that happen.
That was a huge round. We can see, looking at the leaderboard here,
It's a cute name.
that Fugly is second top for his team at the moment after those frags. FNS and Tarek doing big things for the NetcodeGuides team, both on 20+ kills. The rest of his teammates averaging around 10. So those two guys going huge in this 12-6 lead over Denial. So we have four T's outside at the moment. Looks like they've put the wall smoke in. There is a bit of a gap in the middle, but won't be anybody here to see it. So Fugly going to be in vents already. Going to go for a sneaky play. Looks like he's going to try for that meaty nade, but a bit too late. They're a bit too close, so he's going to keep his gun up for emergencies. So we'll see FNS going around the back of the vents here. We'll meet Fugly, but not get the better of him. And it's going to be a 2-man advantage to Denial, which turns into 1-man advantage as Nafalai goes down to the flames of Tarek. Shazam and Fugly get 2 more picks, and it's going to be last man standing Tarek here. He hasn't got the bomb either, and there are 48 seconds left, so he's got some time to play with, but he'll need to find this pick, that's for sure. Does manage to get Shazam down. It's a 2-on-1 now.
Need to reload, mate. Oh no! Swapping out weapons constantly there. No, doesn't want to reload. Is against reloading. And we're going to see. You can slide down a little bit as they play the angles here very effectively. They just peek, hide, open the door, just harass him. Oh, he gets a quick headshot onto Fugly, and the round is alive for Tarek. If he can clutch this and make the ace, I am going to be beside myself. But he gets shot in the back by Daps, and there is a defuse there for him. As it was the almost ace from Tarek, the almost save. Immense damage done by him. And NetcodeGuides certainly going to have felt that on how the economy is to look now for Denial, as we're going to see everything get rebought here. And Shazam with that big buy, $6,200, you know, there from him spent on the pickup of that AWP. So the economy stretched thanks to that play there from Tarek, but things are still going to be very difficult now, because if they want to really make this a lasting bit of damage here, force Denial close to the UK, they're going to have to do some more here, like kill a couple players at least. So far it looks like easy work to be found outside for Shazam. But as I say that, 2 shots are whiffed in close succession, as we are going to see now Tarek taking down Daps. Can he do it again? Can he find something else? He did invest quite heavily here. Oh, the reload going to be his downfall, as we see another round picked up by Denial and NetcodeGuides.
So we've got back and forth here for both teams. They are both having a little money left in the back after their, well, I'll say after their full buys, but Cutler and Hazard add their weapons to the armory, and look at how that leaves the NetcodeGuides financial system not very good stead. They will need to win this round and win it with as many plays alive as possible if they are to put their money system into better condition. NetcodeGuides with 12 rounds to the 8 of Denial here. So again, it is all to play for the time being. This is a critical match here for Denial especially. So
they have a good outside setup to Denial. They actually had the one player on outer catwalk, I think it was Naf, but it's Bugly to arise from that stairs there from Secret to find himself 2 kills, and all of a sudden that spells absolute trouble for NetcodeGuides, as they are certainly now re-evaluating options after 3 players were lost. FACEIT and Tarek have to do something here through the smoke. And it's soon to be over here for FACEIT. Surely there's still 5 players left alive. That bomb drops. He does manage to make the quick kill there with the blinded, onto the blinded Juvenile, but it's not to go any further than that thanks to Fugly, as we see the 12-9 scoreline. And Denial climbing back slowly but surely, and this is going to force an eco here for NetcodeGuides, so that should very well be 12-10, and still in favor of NetcodeGuides, of course, but damage could actually be found here. Lots of CZs on NetcodeGuides, and that's always a scary thing.
okay, let's see where Shazam chooses to take this AWP. Of course, he's going to go outside. We saw various rotations on the CT side from JDM, but for the time being at least, Shazam is going to be looking in that box. You can see he's put his crosshair in an area where he could try and snap to someone who's trying to run past, or someone who's jumping over the top box to try and get some information on where to go. In the meantime, we do have an eco rush here onto the A-bomb site here from NetcodeGuides. Only Hayes is going to remain, and he will be on fire, and does get finished off by the AK stolen by Nafly. So 12-10 now to NetcodeGuides with Denial on the CT side, the more favoured side, and they are coming back into this match.
Slowly but surely, it is looking better and better for them, that is for sure. And we're going to have to see now how NetcodeGuides can really mix it up now, as now would be the time. If they want to win this match, now would be the time to start pressuring Denial in a new way. We're going to see JDM64 peek through that door that was freshly blown open by the HE of a very considerate teammate, as NetcodeGuides make their way in for a very quick entry onto Juvenile towards the ramp. So it's really the water's their oyster at the moment, as options are available all over the place here onto this lower site. They can still play for the upper site if they really want to, but gonna make a quick hit down onto that lower bomb site, get the bomb down. The entry is coming left and right. It is only Naf left now after all that's been said and done. We're gonna have him coming in from the ramp room right now. There it is, Naf taking the first kill into Hayes, but still 3 players left, 2 of which holding AWPs, and it's Tarek to drop him, as NetcodeGuides will take a very clean and quick round.
NetcodeGuides 3 rounds away from victory. Denial 5 rounds away from overtime here, and we have seen a few overtimes today, and this could still go in that direction. But we're going to have both the AWPs out. We've got JDM here, and we are now in the sidecar with Shazam, so he's going to go outside. JDM is going to go inside. And we have a double op actually, Tarek TV as well. He's going to be looking to fire some shots through those screens.
James, they don't know the overtimes we've seen. They just don't know.
Yeah, they don't know where we've been.
They don't know what we've seen. That's a nice pick there onto Shazam. That's the AWP going down really early there. Thanks to JDM, he took the one-on-one outside and promptly won that one. So again, you know, NetcodeGuides are starting with a very favourable situation at the very early stages of a round, and now just expanding all over the map. We do see Cutler taking Long. They don't have to do anything there with Long other than just keep the presence there, as Denial will start to feel it and start to have to rotate players to deal with it, and they're already 1 man down. So everything to play for NetcodeGuides. They are looking fantastic in this round, as they seem to be working on ramp here, but Denial I think have a decent setup on ramp. They do take down Nafto, another great frag from JDM64. Can't quite find the triple though, as Juvenile will come in and quickly is dispatched there by Tarek CZ. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row. Daps now. Holy Daps. What are you going to do? What to do?
Save, it seems.
What to do?
It's going to be 14-10 for Dearest NetcodeGuides. So they are looking good to head towards the death
W
throes of this map and take the victory there. The W, well, it's a V, I guess, but I guess we're going for win.
Well, yeah, if it's a
So it all
if
works.
it's a win,
I was going to say the
unless
W
I'm
in V,
horribly-
but then I was like, hold on, I said V, so it doesn't really work, but whatever.
Uh-oh. Ah, no time. There's no time to find him. Or is there? He's actually running now. He might just make it. Thunderfoot there. Thunderfoot FNS actually can actually get the kill onto Daps. That's heartbreaking. Poor Daps. Either way, NetcodeGuides on the brink of taking this one down, as we do have a considerably worrying position for Denial when it comes to the amount of money that they have to spend.
Yeah, they are going to have to go for the P250 buy here and then play for overtime in the next round. So again, they're going to leave absolutely zero margin for error, sorry, on the round after this one, as it will mean that they would be out of the tournament, and that is going to be, out of the match, and it is going to be Juvenile going down first for Team Denial, and that is going to slow the round down. Obviously, NetcodeGuides is going to be careful they don't get done over by the close quarters C75 in this map, and we're going to find the ramp has been taken by NetcodeGuides and they have retreated, so they're going to play for a retake / generally do as much damage as possible strat.
So far things are very quiet as NetcodeGuides slowly do assess the situation on the map and slowly, methodically gain position onto the bomb sites as they traverse all the angles here. And Daps actually going to find one on Dogwalk there, just get taken down, going to fall to his knees, as we do have now Denial just Fugly and Naf, or make that just Naf now. And they're going to have to be thinking about this overtime, and I mean, how much money are they even going to get for the overtime potential here? It's going to be a decent amount of money, that's fine. They can get full weapons, full grenades. Although, as I say that, they do have the M4A4s, which are considerably more expensive than the M4A1Ss, so they actually can't get full nades exactly. So we're going to see Denial here, not with the perfect amount of grenades. Going to have to try to deal with NetcodeGuides who have that advantage, at least. And looks like, are they going to go for a quick upper here, or is it just the upper pick here from JDM once again? I think it might be, yeah, they're going for it right now, through onto those picking situations, onto upper. They're making those frags happen, as we do see lots of stuff here on upper. Bomb drop there. Shazam behind the smoke, trying to see what he can get done, but it's going to be a NetcodeGuides who certainly have one position on the bomb site, and that is going to be the round. That's going to be the match there for NetcodeGuides, 16-10. Very well done by